Previously on Gamecock Confidential.
I like this team. I like the attitude we have. I like the competitiveness and the depth that we bring. I want you guys to feel like this is our year.
There's no doubt in my mind that our facility is the top facility in the nation.
You have everything you need now to accomplish our goals.
This program is on a mission.
We know what we can do, but I don't think the world knows what we can do.
It's time.
It's time.
Now it's really the expectation for us to be in NCAAs. You guys have done it. You fought your way into the SEC tournament 2 years in a row just because we weren't going to give up. Every single year we have continued to climb and climb and climb. For me, it's just not going to be good enough to get to NCAAs. I want us to blaze our own path. We recruited every single one of you here with the same mission, that we wanted you to come here to win a national championship for South Carolina. This team can do it, and I believe it. This is our year. It's time.
Today we wanted to hit on the title of softball IQ, right? And we're trying to build that in everything we do. Specifically though, how our team as a lineup and a hitting lineup can really come together to produce the best results for all of us, okay? You guys are middle of the lineup, our base running with you guys, right? There's gonna be situations where you have to base run, or maybe we would have pinch ran if we had the opportunity to. And you guys have to take as much pride in that, taking the extra base and things of that nature to create those runs. It's gotta be that pack or team mentality, family mentality that, hey, you mess with one of us, you get all of us. And when I do go into that batter's box, it's not just for me, it's for us. That's where you become a championship team and a championship offense. You guys have any questions? To it. Good. This ball's humped up, and you stay with your body and let it come in. That ball's in the volleyball court.
So what are you looking at in terms of your timing to go off of her?
Well, when we're looking at when she's pitching behind the net, I kind of wait for the ball to like just past the net. Like I'm looking at the net more than at her.
Yeah, so a soft focus of everything.
Like that small.
Yeah. And this is
Lisa Navas starts her third year as associate head coach at South Carolina. She brings a wealth of knowledge, having coached in all levels of college softball and the pros. But she also brings a coaching style that is truly one of a kind.
Be a little snapping turtle.
If I had to describe Coach Navas in one word, it would be fierce. She's like Beyonce of Sasha Fierce. I mean, absolutely. Have you seen the woman dance? She's got it all.
It is not cold. We're in sunny LA.
I need some sunscreen. And now you come back. Chop, chop, hubba, hubba. Here we go.
Navas is more of the sarcastic one. She was actually the first coach that ever yelled at me, so that was quite the experience. I'll never forget that, and she'll probably never forget it too, because I pretty much ran from her when she started yelling at me. It was horrible.
Who do you think you're getting with that? That's slow to develop. You got to get that clock going. That plays first base. Okay, really? You're gonna get a ground ball with your butt towards home plate? Really? 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 Okay, so the communication's gotta be there, she's gotta be up. You're back too far. Okay, I could have even scored on that.
I just enjoy what I do, and a lot of people say I have a different personality out on the field than I do normally. I'm pretty quiet, but when I get out on the field, it's, you know, there's somebody else inside of me that just comes out. So they've named it a few times, but we won't talk about it.
Although her coaching style may be unique, she has had no problem winning this team's respect, and they say her passion for the game is unmatched.
She'll push us to the limit, sometimes even break us down, but she's always our first person to, to help us back up. So Coach Navas is definitely the best motivator I think I've ever come in contact with.
Okay, so again, don't make yourself smaller, make yourself bigger, chest up, head in here, and not boom. Okay, down into that. Coach Papa at UNC gave me an opportunity, and that's the first time that I met Coach Smith. We coached 2 years together. I won an ACC championship there.
She's a very close friend of mine, so she was someone that not only brought experience, but she brought trust. And I think for me, having your associate head coach be someone that you can trust is imperative.
I would describe Navas as our firecracker. She absolutely, it's a funny analogy, but she can pop off. But at the same time, she afterwards is like the pretty lights. I mean, she's got that sensitive side that not a lot of people know or see.
Authentic is the word that comes to mind, simply because I know I'm never going to meet another Lisa Navas. Everything about her is true to her, and I've never met anyone like her, and I never will in the future, and I feel very fortunate to have had the opportunity to learn with her and work with her.
Coach Navas has left quite an impression on her players, so much so that redshirt sophomore Lauren Masters has earned the title of Little Navas.
Oh, my Christmas present to myself was a Dr. Pepper in the fridge with a bow. Ah! That's the only thing I can say right now. Oh, it tickled, it does, it really does.
I think I've known Lauren Masters the longest. I recruited her when she was in 9th grade, so I've known her for a long time. She is known here as Little Navi, my daughter.
How I got called Little Navi was one day, the lineup was on the board and I looked over and I couldn't see my name, so I started reading all of them and one said Little Navi, and that just stuck. Our relationship is very much mother like daughter.
Because these two are so alike, Masters claims she would follow Coach Navas anywhere. And she did just that.
The story of how I got to USC was I was originally committed to NC State. About 3 weeks prior to me going off to school, I got a call from Coach saying, hey, I won't be there. And I automatically knew that I wanted to end up wherever Navas ended up.
That was a hard position to be in. I wanted Lauren to make that decision for herself, and I did not talk to her or stayed away. And I think that's how I've been with every person, is that what's the best for them, not what's for me and a coach. I'm honored for the fact that she did come. I've enjoyed coaching her. It has been a lot of fun.
My sister was previously recruited by Navas, and when my sister chose not to go there, my mom wrote her an email. She basically signed the email Ashlyn's mom, and Navi wrote back and she was like, from now on you can sign it Lauren's mom. I remember my parents coming home from that visit and being like, oh my gosh, Lauren, you would love this coach. And it's kind of funny to see where it's led us.
Carolina softball pitchers Julie Surratt and Nikki Blue have developed a special bond with one another that has taken part in this team's success. The relationship between these pitchers is based on a support system that allows them to reach their full potential on and off the field.
Nikki and Julie I really describe as our dynamic duo. Julie is a lot of change of speed, doesn't throw hard. Nikki throws very hard, comes in, keeps the ball down. And I like the idea that they are so opposite and so different, and I think that they saw how effective they are together.
Julie, since day one, she's seen me struggle, she's seen me at my best, and she is still right there.
She has what it takes to be such a good leader on this team, and I think she really sees that now, and I absolutely see it in her.
I do think Julie had a role in Nikki's success because Julie is a seasoned SEC pitcher.
She has gotten even more mature this year and grown so much, and once you've seen season and kind of know what it's like, you kind of have a different perspective on it, and I think she's ready to go.
Yeah, flamingo fastball.
They have a very genuine respect for each other, a care and concern that if I'm successful, you're going to be successful.
People think, I would want Julie to maybe mess up so I would get my chance, or I would be upset if she got the start over me, but that's not the case at all.
It's total 100% support and 100% trust, because I know in a game if I'm giving up a lot of hits and Nikki comes in, I know she's going to shut them down. So that relationship is just unlike any other. The support that we have for each other is just incredible.
These incredible relationships have contributed to this program's recent success. The team looks to push one another to greatness as they begin the 2015 season.